Hello everyone. Today I have a surprise unboxing from Arrtx. Arrtx has sent me several products and today they are sending me a surprise box and I thought I would open it with you. I don't always share these, but I noticed a lot of YouTubers are, and I guess I should, I don't know. They did let me know it was coming. This is just what I needed because we just survived Hurricane Milton. And thank you for those of you who have asked me. We are okay. Anyway, I'm going to try to focus on something happy today. And so I'm going to share this unboxing because they sent me a special gift. Let's go ahead and see what's in here. All I've done is cut the seam. I have no idea what's in here. And so let's see what they sent. Okay, so it's got some packaging. Let me go ahead and try to see if I can take it out of the box. Oh wow, it's like I'm gonna take the packaging. There's like a handle here. I wonder if I don't know which way this goes. I'm guessing it's gonna go this way. I think I'm just gonna slide it out. But it looks kind of like a jewelry box from here. I'm gonna try to remove the foam. And I'm gonna try to keep, I don't want to cut it because I like to recycle it and use it. This is so cool. So look at this. It says it's their 9th anniversary celebration, and that's so nice that they sent this. And it has a really pretty purple tassel that has a rose gold little, looks like almost a butterfly there. So, and some beads. So that's really cool. So let's open this and see. I think it opens like I think this is like a jewelry box. Oh my gosh, how cool is this? It says Arrtx in my heart. And it says, thanks for your support and companionship throughout our 9-year journey. Aw, that's so sweet. Okay, so it looks like there's some gifts in here. There's some Arrtx, looks like acrylic markers, and acrylic markers, I don't have any of these yet. Let's see, and then there's some pretty packaging. Okay, so then there is a little pretty sketchbook. It says it's a watercolor sketchbook. I'll have to open that in a few minutes. And then what else is in here? This is so sweet. Oh look, there's some bookmarks. And they're all ready to, they're made of like chipboard. And I'll have to use Google Translate to see what they say because it looks like it's in Chinese. But with really pretty tassels. Okay, what else? Oh look, they've taken and made a wax seal with their name. I don't want to break it. I wonder if I could get it up without breaking it. Okay. This is so sweet. Look at all the, and they, aw. I hope it's okay that I shared that, but that was really sweet. Okay, and then look at this. Oh look, it's fabric. What's in here? Oh, it's a little fan. That's so cool. I'm sure many other YouTubers are receiving this too, and you guys will have to let me know. I'm always on the fence about sharing things that you guys can't purchase, and so sometimes I don't. It was so sweet of them to send all this. So this is a fan, and I'm going to totally use this when I go to Disney World because it's so hot and I always need a fan there. It comes with a little case and everything. I think I'll set that up later, but right now I don't want anything to get, it's so nice, I don't want anything to get ruined. And so I'll put the tassel on there off camera, but that's so cool. All right. And then this says it's a paper carving lamp. Maybe I'll open this up. Let's see what this is. Okay, so it has a mirror, and so I think it's a lamp. Yeah. Oh, look at that. So it's a mirror when you turn it off. It's a mirror. And when you turn it on, look inside. It's got a whole paper. It's carved out paper, and it's a lamp. And I guess you set it on your desk. That is so cool. It looks like the moon behind a Chinese city. That is so cool. And it looks like it's rechargeable in here. And then it looks like there's one more. So they put it in a really nice box that looks like a jewelry box. That is so sweet of them. I'm thinking I'm gonna try to use this as a storage box to keep their acrylic markers in. So, and then lastly is this, let me go ahead and, I think I'll go ahead and open this. I'm not sure what this is. Collect poetic fragrances of traditional Eastern colors. It's a really pretty box. This is so, I'm almost speechless. Like, it's just so sweet that they sent all this. And oh, I think it's a fragrance, you know, a clay kind of fragrance. Well, it's taking me forever. My mom and aunt were just visiting, and my aunt came from Sweden, and I wish I would have opened this in front of her. She would have really loved this. Yeah, I think there's fragrance in there. And then there's a pretty ribbon that you can use, and I could use this as like an air freshener in my car. It's gonna make me really think of this gift, how sweet they were to me every time I look at this. And all of this is so sweet of them that I'm kind of a loss for words. I'm just so grateful to all the companies that are sweet enough to send me gifts. Oh, that smells really good. It does smell like something floral, but I can't recognize what it is. The rest of these here, I think I'll go ahead and open up this box now. These are the Arrtx acrylic markers, and they say strong coverage. They're 3 millimeters. There's 36 colors. So you can see here on the back. I think these are the ones that you have to shake and pump. Let's see. Oh, but I saw somebody on Instagram make some really, really great artwork with these. So they have replacement nibs, and they have some really pretty colors. Let's see. Let's try one just to see. They have a blue, they have a, let's just pull out the turquoise, and let's see if they have a gold. But for today, let's just take a look at these two. And then I also want to open up this sketchbook really quick. Okay, so this is a watercolor sketchbook. It says 100% cotton, highly absorbent, and it's hot press. Look how pretty it is. It's really pretty. It looks like a paper cover, but it's on there all the way. It's so pretty. Oh, so this is like their other sketchbook, but this is hot press paper. Oh, I'm glad they're having, so that might work with these acrylic markers. Since it's hot press, it might work well. But I'm gonna have to try these out. This is so pretty. I'm gonna have to try this with watercolors and acrylic markers. And I'm not sure if this is gonna be for sale. Eventually this might be for sale. I'm not sure. I know with the box itself is really pretty, and it's gonna be like a jewelry box, but I'm definitely gonna use this, and it's gonna look pretty on my, and my studio is right off the living room, so it's really important that it looks pretty and doesn't get too messy. And so I think I'm going to be able to store some acrylic markers and such in here. So, but it's so sweet. It's so well done. I'm just so thankful. So thank you so much, Lenny, and to Arrtx. And that was really sweet. Thank you very much. Okay, so these, they say acrylic markers, and they say strong coverage, recap after use. So yes, you have to shake these markers, mix the ink, and then you press it several times. Start using the marker once the tip is inked. So let me go ahead and shake these a bit. I have some scrap paper. Here's a turtle I painted with their white barrel acrylic markers. They have several different types of markers. Okay, let's see if they can start. All right. Okay, so they have, it comes out really nice after you get it going, after you prime it. Okay, let's see the gold. I saw, okay, so here's the gold. And that's a really pretty gold, of course. Yeah, so then the nib on this one is much firmer. I feel like this nib would be more durable. And let's see, you can still write, but it's kind of a bullet nib instead of the really smooth brush nib on the white borrowed one. So okay, and then I also received a new set of Arrtx acrylic markers. Now these I sent so I could do a review. So let me go ahead and open those up. I like to kind of give my first impressions first and then get to know them a little bit before I do a review. Just like in my haul videos, I kind of like to do it twice. I don't think they've been out very long. This comes with 36 colors. It says they're better coverage, fewer pen marks, waterproof, and brush tip. You can use them on different surfaces. So these are made in China, and this has the color swatches, but I'll swatch them out. So these you do need to shake well. You then open the cap and then start using, but you don't need to pump them, so I like that a lot. But it says the ink needs to be shaken evenly before each use. So let's take a look at these. These lids kind of look like Sharpies. Oh, look, they have the number on them. Love that. Oh, these kind of feel cool. These are lighter, kind of lighter weight, and they're made of a different, kind of a harder plastic. The lid reminds me of like a Sharpie lid. So let me go ahead and, looks like it's almost ready to go. So right out of the box, they seem ready to go, but I'm going to shake it just because I want to follow the instructions. I love that you don't need to pump them. So you still get that really nice brush nib, but there is a ball. I can hear a ball in there to mix up the ink. And they have some cute little clouds, so you can see how much ink you have. Okay, all right, so I have shaken these up, and now I'm going to go ahead and start swatching them all. The color order doesn't seem too bad. I only want to switch a few really, so I think I'll switch the order just a little bit. They have lids that, they have a little clip for the lids, and they cap tightly, so I think that'll be good to make sure that they don't dry out. Okay, I did want to try this marker paper to see how they do, and I tried this once with Copic markers, but it bled through. So then of course I didn't use it, but let's see how they work with these. Let's just watch them really quick and see how they, oh, they're very smooth on this. I think they might work well on this paper. I'm not sure if these will be available open stock. I love that you have to shake these, but you don't have to pump them. They have some really pretty colors, as you see. I had one of them that seemed like extra juicy for some reason. And then, but the formula did seem just like a little thicker. I'm not sure if it's the paper or, I don't know. I really need to play with it more. But these are going to be really fun. And I really just think they're really pretty because I think the whole design of them is really pretty. So one thing I like is that they put the number on the lid. It would be better to have it the name, but at least there's a number. I've already shaken them, but I'm going to shake them again just to make sure. Okay, it's just a snap cap. Okay, so you just unsnap it, and then you don't have to press it. So it has a really nice brush nib. I do enjoy the brush nib. Like any art supply, if you have trouble or you don't like them, try to change the paper. These are like any art supply. We all like different things, and we all like different paper. So, but I find the less absorbent paper works the best. Look, it has really nice coverage. And one really cool thing about these are you can, because they're this really nice brush nib, what you can do is you can marry them just like you can like Copics or any other, and then you can get different colors. You know, this is just a little bit greener, but you can also mix them before they're dry. Okay, and then if you're going to do the tip to tip blending, then you just want to I just wipe them off on a scrap piece of paper. That can expand your color range if you want just a little bit of a different color. So this is the new system, whereas this was the previous marker that I've worked with. Okay, so let's compare to the, this is the marker that I've used the most. These they sell individually on their website. So if you run out or if you're missing a few colors, you can get them individually on the website. They also have color charts of these. The rest of the markers I think are new, and they probably will see how popular they are before they make them individual. So there's the difference in the nib and the how tall. The white markers are definitely a lot taller. I think you can get really fine lines with this white barreled, but then you can get it thicker the more you use it too. So let's test this. This nib can be really fine as well, and then you can make it thicker just the same. This kind of seems like a more creamy paint formulation. And then it seems like a few of them were kind of, yep. Okay, so let's see if they're refillable. You can take this off, that's kind of cool, but, okay, I'm just taking it all apart and making a mess. I don't see any other place that you can make this refillable. I was kind of hoping they were going to make them refillable, but it's probably not cost effective to sell that, but one can dream, right? It has a really creamy formula, and I'll have to test them out, but it seems a bit creamier first. So yeah, I like these. I can't wait. I hope they have bigger sets. I need gold. I need more colors for sure. I will shake all of these and play with these. Yeah, but let me just show how strong. Yeah, these seem like kind of a more juicy formula. And I think these would be good for using on rougher surfaces. If you want to use it on rough rocks, that kind of thing. So here are both sets of markers all swatched out. This top half are the acrylic markers, the liquid ink acrylic markers. And they actually have developed a system that seems to let the draw the ink in. Some of them are different, like this one. This one's really pretty. This T618 and these two colors, they look really nice. Also, I think this green is really nice. And of course, they have a really nice turquoise. So they have some really nice colors in both sets. This set, I really love this kind of plum color. And look at that teal. They have some, actually, they have some nice browns. All of these browns, I think, are really nice. Of course, I love the gold. But they even have a darker kind of a raisin color that I wasn't sure if it was a brown or a red, but it's kind of a really deep maroon. So it's interesting that some have a really pretty kind of a shiny finish, which I think is interesting and it kind of makes them a little different. But they're not all like that. Some of them are matte. Or maybe that means I didn't shake them up enough. I'm not sure. I have to play with them more. I did shake them all, but maybe they needed shaking a little more. So I'll definitely need to play with them more, but I love that color. I really wanted to give you just kind of my first impressions. That's what I tend to do first, and then I kind of take a deeper dive in other videos. So thank you so much to Arrtx for sending these to me. This is one of the really affordable sketchbooks that I have just played around in, and then I've done some previous work and done some other. This is usually like where I start, and then I plan to paint more later, and then, but it's easy because it's so affordable. It works pretty well. But let me just give you a general idea of how these, why I love these, is they're just so easy to play with and just color, and you can really paint anything. But like say you could do some flowers, and they're just so easy to sketch with, and that's honestly why I reach for them a lot. They're so easy, they're so quick. I'm noticing just a tiny bit of a smell with these. I'm just smelling a little bit if I put it to my nose. When I have it at the paper, I'm not smelling anything. But I think it depends on the color of if they smell or not. Now I will say any metallics, they definitely have more of an odor. These markers, I did definitely notice an odor with these. So if you're very worried about smell, so these two I would rank as the low odors, but I think everybody's nose is a bit different. Whereas these I would say have a much higher smell. I just find them fun. For quick artwork that I don't have to overthink, you don't have to plan anything. It's kind of, to me, they're kind of like painting with gouache. But yeah, they're really fun. You can layer on top with colored pencil. I'm kind of making a mess here, but I'm gonna go back and add more color. But I'm showing you how quick and easy it is to play with them. It's so exciting to get new things. You know, it's easy to love everything when you first have it and it's new. And so here's the artwork that I did create. I'm still playing with it. I'll still go in and put more colored pencil. I really want to especially work on that. I didn't get to that one very much, but I love playing with these because I can play with the color, and it's just like gouache where you don't have to worry if you use a light or dark first. You can just play. And so that's why these are my favorite. Any of the Arrtx acrylic markers are my favorite to use because I can use them on my couch. I can use them in bed if I'm tired and I just want to play. And no effort. These are kind of like the lazy art. I really do enjoy them. So here I'm sketching out a sunflower, and I found this image on Unsplash, and that's where I find most of the art that I want to draw from. License free art. So I'm sketching out the sunflower, and then you will see me, I always change what I'm looking at. I always try to change it, and I'll add some leaves and I'll change the direction of the flowers. And that's what's fun about creating artwork, is you can use that inspiration photo and then you can change everything to make it your own. So I changed quite a bit of the composition of the flower arrangement, and I don't really want to focus on those two flowers in the back. I really would just want to focus on that first front sunflower. So I'm going to go in first and lay down the dark shade first, and then I will kind of let that dry just a little bit, and then I'll go back and add a lighter yellow. And there's kind of, I like that there was really 4 yellows. One is kind of a yellow ochre. And so depending on your color wheel, if you I put that by my browns and neutrals, but I used that yellow ochre color first, and then I kind of added the dark kind of sunflower color, and then I went lighter and lighter. And I will do that with the same with the blue pitcher. I actually started with the medium because I thought I wanted to go medium and then go dark and then super light, but I wound up coloring all over it again. So, but that is what's great. They're so easy to lay down the color. It's just fast, it's easy. Sometimes I have trouble with days that I have a lot of pain, and so I try to use these on those days because they're no effort. They're lightweight. They're just easy when I don't feel that good. They're easy to grab and use when I'm kind of not having the best day. So I will go in and add some browns to kind of add some deeper tones in there. And I added black in the very middle of the sunflower. So I pretty much was using these kind of like gouache sometimes. And I don't really have any rules. I'm still learning everything. I find all art supplies just so fun. And I'm always experimenting and wanting to try this, and does this work? Does that work? That's part of the fun to me. And so here I'm trying to color the picture, and I couldn't decide what I really wanted to do, if I wanted to change it or make it look like the photo. And plus I'm just testing these new markers. So I used a bit of the liquid ink markers as well as the pump action markers. I'm not actually sure what they're called. So I used both of them because I really like this color, this really deep green, and they worked really well together. It does seem like the liquid ink markers they seem like a creamy formula, and perhaps they're more opaque than the white barreled markers, but I'm not sure. So I lost some footage there. I actually, my memory card ran out. So I just decided to paint that mostly off camera, but you can see on the side there, I'm going to show you how I have some old Hemi brushes. I gave a haircut because I wanted to add texture. So I just used a little scrap paper and the paintbrush. And that's how I did the picture. I kind of modeled that ink and kind of used them like, I guess you would use acrylic paint. Without committing to buying any acrylic paint, because I do not need any more mediums. I've been sucked into every art medium in the world, and I'm kind of trying to draw a line with acrylic paints and oils, at least for the moment. Still didn't finish this. I'll go on with colored pencil later, but especially for those background flowers. But this was really fun to paint, and it probably took me about 30 minutes altogether, so it was really quick, and I'll go back and tweak it later when I feel like it. But I hope you enjoyed, and I wanted to share in the comments. I did have a giveaway from my last Arrtx video, and the winner was Rain. I hope you enjoyed hearing about these acrylic markers today, and I hope you enjoyed seeing my process. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.